Constipation and autistics, a lot of questions about it. Here's what we use at home. And this is X-Lax, which is Senna. Then we have here Colace, which is a stool softener, and this is Miralax. I want to go over their mechanism of action before going any further. So the Senna is a stimulant, so it stimulates peristaltic movement in the body, in the intestines, and so a bowel movement happens. Then Miralax, this is basically an osmotic laxative, so it makes the stool soft by pulling in water into the stool. And Colace is a stool softener, and it basically decreases the acid-water gradient and causes more stool to retain water. Now, it's important to understand the physiology of how bowel movement happens, right? So bowel movement usually happens when the internal anal sphincter relaxes and then the external anal sphincter relaxes. Now, the internal anal sphincter is completely involuntary, so it relaxes on its own. It does not need an initiation by us. But the external needs voluntary relaxation. And that's where a lot of autistics struggle because they either do not understand the sensation or they do not get the sensation. You know, it's a motor plan. If they don't understand that motor plan, then it's a sensory motor plan. And if they don't understand the sensory motor plan, then they will not be able to initiate it. So you'll have to train them a little bit. In that regard, I have a solution. So there's a gastrocolic reflex, right? Each time you eat, the stomach signals the intestine, then there's food in the stomach and the intestines should start moving. When that happens, the internal anal sphincter relaxes and there's a little bit of a spasmodic activity in there, which is not painful. It's a spastic, but it's spasmodic, but it's not painful. If you ask your child to use the bathroom right after a meal, chances are that they will end up making a bowel movement. And then maybe that would be their, bowel movement training. So let me know if you have any questions. Like always, this is not medical advice, just something that I've tried and used for my 16-year-old nonverbal autistic and has worked well. But if you have any questions, drop them here, share with friends who need it. But if you have further questions or if you actually want to discuss it with someone, please talk to your pediatrician. Take care.